In coup attempt news submitted by Dash with Cash, Vietnam jailed a U.S. citizen for attempting to overthrow the state.
That's crazy.
And one man wanted to do that?
Well, the government is claiming that he's worked with other people, and two other people, so 3 total, have been jailed because of this. So they're claiming that he wanted to incite protests in Vietnam, and that he was planning to attack government offices in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City with petrol bombs.
Oh shit. So he's an American terrorist?
So he was actually born in Vietnam, but he became a U.S. citizen after the Vietnam War. And so they're saying that because he lives in the OC, that's where like this radical group lives as well.
Oh yeah, if you go there, you see it.
Yeah?
We used to shoot a bunch of stuff over there, and there's a lot of like anti-Vietnamese communism like centers with flags all over the place. There'll be like a little pickup truck with like all kinds of propaganda just going up and down the streets.
Yeah, and they go dow dow.
Yeah.
I don't know what it means, but they say dow dow.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. And then they have the Vietnamese flag that's yellow with 3 stripes. And that was the South Vietnam flag.
Yeah.
And then now it's the red with the yellow star.
Yeah.
And then they still call Ho Chi Minh City, they call it Saigon, because it used to be that name. And then when the North took it over, they changed the name.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so the majority of the Vietnamese people in the States are South Vietnamese. So when the North and South went into war, the South was a former French colony that was also on the side of America. America came to help them out. So when they lost, they got refugee status with America. And that was a lot of Southern Vietnamese soldiers, Cambodian like freedom fighters that helped, the U.S. soldiers navigate through the jungle, Hmong people, and like a lot of Vietnamese Chinese people that they were like Chinese people that ran away from communists to Vietnam, and then Vietnam turned communist and they had to run away to somewhere else.
And then the uncles had to run away too.
Yeah. And then Uncle Chin and Uncle Sam had to run away too.
Oh, is that their origin story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, so it's an interesting
Characters
group
that they have.
because
You're fine.
Yeah, because the Vietnamese in Vietnam are like communist Vietnamese, and then the people that are in America still hold on to the Southern Vietnamese culture.
They hate them.
Go to hell is what they say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I used to live and work in Koreatown, and after work one day, I saw a ton of Koreans, and they're all outside on a lawn, and I was like, oh shit, there's some kind of protest, and I was telling everybody like, there's some kind of protest out here, and it turns out they were all out there, and there's a huge monitor outside, and they were just watching the World Cup. Because Korea was in the...
Yeah, they get crazy over soccer.
I was like, why are they so pissed? Because they were like yelling like in Korean at the screen. Like from outside, we thought they were all pissed at something.
Maybe the ref did them dirty, and they could have got a point, or they got a point taken away or something.
Could be.
But they unite over soccer like crazy.
It was funny. It was awesome.
Yeah. All right, so the guy that has been sentenced, he is a 55-year-old father of 4, and his name is Michael. And so he actually got sentenced to 12 years in prison in Vietnam, and once he's done with his sentence, he will be deported.
Wait, so they came to the States and grabbed his ass and pulled it back over there?
No. He was, I forgot to mention, he was visiting Vietnam.
He was stirring up shit in Vietnam.
That's when they got him.
I see.
Because he was there. And so the 2 other people that the government claims were on his team, they got 8 and 10 years in prison for the same offenses. And so they're adding that they will face 3 years under house arrest after serving the prison terms, because those 2 other guys are Vietnamese men, like Vietnamese citizens. So...
It's crazy how they think like, if I can bomb this one building, then I will overthrow the government.
Like I'll make a difference or something.
It's like nuts, yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
So, I mean, this is being reported by the Vietnamese government, but Michael's family, they're obviously saying that he was never involved in any sort of radical group, and like he would have never been involved in this whole thing that he's being charged with. So this is Michael.
Falsely accused, perhaps.
Didn't he?
Their uniforms are really green.
Didn't he plead guilty to something, but then not the bombing? With the attempted bombing, so I think that's why.
Yeah, so he did plead guilty to trying to do a protest, but not the actual.
Then what
bomb.
the fuck? How's his family like? He would never be involved in anything.
Kingsley's laughing inappropriately. He's really making light of the situation. And it really hurts my feelings.
Reminder, you know the black guy on the phone?
kidding.
That's like calling the black guy meme, and then he's also at the podium like this. That's what he looks like. That's like,
That meme, that black guy on the phone
Oh, with his
meme.
mouth pressed, like his lips pressed.
sorry, Michael. Wait, you're not watching this. You're in jail for 12 years.
God damn.
Was there proof that he was gonna have the bombs, or like is his mom delusional?
Oh, his mom?
Yeah, you said his mom is saying that it wasn't him, right?
His
Oh,
family.
Or his
just
family.
his family, yeah. Not that I know of, but the only other thing I do know about the trial is that it lasted half a day. So it was a very quick trial.
That's fast.
Damn,
I
that's
don't know, because Vietnam is communist, and
tough.
communist countries, I just don't know about how real that shit is. Like, they just say whatever they want. Damn. Because we have a lot of close friends that live out there, and they like are deep in the movie industry out there, and they said that everything is government controlled. Like everything. Like they have to approve everything, every movie, whatever.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now there are a lot of activists in the U.S. trying to get him to be immediately released because he is a U.S. citizen. So we don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Can you imagine trying to what if he really was trying to overthrow that country and then like restore it to the Southern Vietnamese days or something?
That's wild because he only had 3 people or 2 people next to him.
Maybe he watched V for Vendetta and shit, you know, and
Yeah,
then he was
totally.
like, hell yeah, that's all you need, you know? You gotta empower the people.
They are looking for another person.
Okay, so 3 people.
Yeah,
Well,
that's on the run.
Can you imagine just like living in a country that's like that, period? Because people think America's pretty bad, but it's not that bad.
I don't
Yeah,
think it's
I mean,
bad at
dude,
all.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scares me. I mean, look at what happened to Otto Warmbier, that kid who was in North Korea.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
yeah.
He like stole a banner that was in a hallway
Like a
or some
poster or
shit.
something,
They
yeah.
fucked him up.
And then he came back, and as soon as he like touches U.S. soil, he's like, "Ow!"
Yeah.
No, he was already dead.
Oh, before
He sent them
even
back dead. Yeah,
I
he
think
got botulism.
He was like brain dead or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he ate some shit, or they basically
They
ruled
tortured
it as
him for
botulism.
sure.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's probably a message or whatever it
So
was.
what is botch? What?
It's like a brain thing. Like it affects your brain, right? Like you go brain
Yeah,
dead.
it's like you could get it when there's like food that's all fucked up.
Like expired canned food or something like
So
that.
like they made him eat something?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a
No.
conspiracy.
Oh, got it.
Well, it's not really conspiracy. Like we know that he died when he came home,
Or
but
that
we just don't know
they
what.
poisoned him is the conspiracy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Well, they definitely fucked him the fuck up. I mean, that guy.
I thought they sent them home dead.
He was basically dead. He was like brain
Oh.
dead and a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
They apparently had taken out part of his brain or some shit.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that's what blows my mind is like a lot of these places still exist, right? And then people just want to live a normal life, and then you just don't know. I'd rather be a part of the government in that case.
Of course.
'Cause if-
you want to be towards the top of the food chain in those situations,
Yup.
always. In any situation.
I'd rather be the shot caller. Like, imagine being the cartel. You don't want to be the farmer in Mexico. You want to be the cartel.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not, because you're gonna die
Yeah.
eventually.
I'm like, I don't know what you're saying.
What do you want to be? You want to be the guy with that's
I want to
walking
flee
a
the
donkey?
country that has
wanna-
to deal with this shit.
I want to be here fantasizing about being in the cartel and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
This is exactly right.
Damn.
What's our refuge though? Like Norway? Like what's our place where we want to run away from
Canada?
America?
Canada?
Yeah.
Canada? But it's too cold.
That's
I
way-
like it here though. I don't feel like running away.
No, but what if the country went to shit?
I would say Canada.
If we went to shit,
Yeah, so like I don't know, like if the communists took over the United
probably
States.
go to Mexico with all my guns.
Mexico?
Because it's wild, wild west. I
They
just
got
protect
more
myself.
guns, though.
I know, but then it's so wild, wild west. They're just disorganized. I can probably find a jungle and just build my own little
Why not
sanctuary
Canada?
there.
They're so peaceful and happy, and they have ketchup chips.
Too cold. Too cold.
It's pretty cold, but I think
I'll
I'd pick
pick
Canada.
Well, how about Hawaii?
Well, Hawaii's still part of the United States.
I know, but they might not go through the same shit because they don't celebrate like Thanksgiving and stuff. So they might not care.
Dude, I'll probably go to fucking Texas, dude. And
That's like the heart of the
no, but I'm
the
saying
fighting.
I'm saying nobody's gonna fuck with them, dude. Like you can try.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're America.
They will be the insurgents in the fucking weeds,
What
like
would you do?
attacking every week.
I would definitely go to Canada.
Canada?
100%. That's the only option.
What if there's too much and then they build a wall? They're like, stop.
Yeah, I guess we're screwed. I'll be in like the woods somewhere, isolated, like Wyoming,
True.
Wyoming's beautiful.
Idaho, one of those.
There's not that many people there. It might be kind of good.
That's why I like Canada, because it's so fucking big and they have such a small, puny military.
Oh, damn.
Very tiny military. So I feel like they couldn't really find you that easily.
Oh.
It's true.
Very weak.
It's all a lot of in uninhabited areas.
So that's your go-to.
Canada?
Nice.
Canada.
Yeah.
I'll try to go to Hawaii.
Maybe they wouldn't take me though now because of the bits, but that's okay. I get it.
You're all set.
What if the other parts of the world is safe, but America, like The Handmaid's Tale, or like these?
I was
new
actually gonna
movies
bring up
coming
The
out?
Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
Because it totally makes me think of that. Like,
Yeah.
so in The Handmaid's Tale, like this crazy, what is it, like a religion?
It's
like
the future,
religion?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
they
a
take
dystopian
over,
future. Yeah.
I
And
was
like,
just watching it last night.
oh, so you know all
Crazy.
about it then. So
Crazy.
yeah, like it's this whole different future where people they can't have kids anymore, and the women who can have kids, they end up being a handmaid, which means they get fucked once a month by the man of the house and try to get pregnant, but these men are also infertile, and like it's just a crazy
It's for
world.
like elite families and stuff.
Yeah, and then like if
Yeah.
you step out of line at all, they'll hang you in like the town wall where everyone sees your dead body. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Some
crazy.
Games of Thrones shit.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Wow.
So, but then people are running to Canada trying to find refuge there because America is so fucked. So it's scary because
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that shit could legit happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.